All right, so we're on to the calculator section now. And the first question is asking us to calculate 23 squared. Really, I think it's just testing you on whether you know what squared means, because we have a calculator, and because it's squared, all we need to do is 23 times 23. And that's what 23 squared is. As always, if I'm doing anything, I'm putting it out in the working out box, so that's 529. Write 0.4 as a percentage. So it's a decimal at the moment, 0.4. And to go from a decimal to a percentage, you are timesing by 100 to go in that direction. And if you wanted to go from a percentage to a decimal, you divide by 100. We're going from decimal to percentage, so we are going to take our 0.4, multiply it by 100, and it's 40. So that means it's 40%. And finally, we need 15% as a fraction in its simplest form. So we've done decimals to percent and percent to decimals, but here we've got a percentage to a fraction. There are different ways of thinking about this, but in a way, percentages are already fractions. Percentages are out of 100. So when it says 15%, it means 15 out of 100. That's what 15% means. Now, once it is a fraction in its simplest form, so we have to simplify this fraction. And to simplify fractions, we try to find a number that we can divide the top and bottom by, and then we divide by that number, and that simplifies it. And you may have to do that more than one time. You may have to do that in multiple steps. But to start with, we just need to find something that goes into 15 and 100. If, for example, we try to do 10, because 10 is going to 100, if we divide the bottom by 10, we get 10. And if we divide the top by 10, we get 1.5, and that's no good. That doesn't work as a fraction, because they're not all numbers. So the number that goes into the top and bottom is 5. We can divide them both by 5. So if we do that, 15 divided by 5 is 3. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Now what we could do is look for more numbers that go into the top and bottom, but we won't find any because this is the fraction in its simplest form. Nothing else goes into 3 and 20 that could simplify the fraction, so the answer is 3 over 20. Right, and that's it. So we did, what have we done? We've done percentages to decimals and decimals to percentages. Key thing, I guess, to go from percentage to a fraction, in a way, percentages are already fractions because they're out of 100. So just write it out of 100, and then if you can, simplify it, and it comes to 3 over 20. All right, cool, nice. On to the next one.